Nevada. Most people hear the name and think Las Vegas, casinos, and desert. Just another dry western state with one flashy city, right? Wrong. Because Nevada has 314 named mountain ranges, more than any other state. It contains a 209,000 square mile basin where rain falls but never reaches the ocean. And the federal government owns 85% of the state, more than anywhere else in America. This really isn't just slot machines and neon. It's a state where trees alive before the Roman Empire still grow in the mountains, where a geyser erupted by accident in 1916 and never stopped, and where entire rivers flow into the desert and simply vanish. Today, we're counting down 15 facts about Nevada. And by fact number 1, you'll understand why Nevada is called the Silver State, and how this misunderstood desert contains more geographic extremes than any other state in the West. The final facts will prove it. Hey gang, be sure to hit subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss more wild geography from across the world. Number 15. Nevada is the most mountainous state in America. 314 named ranges. Nevada has 314 named mountain ranges, more than any other state. Not Colorado, not Montana. Nevada. Over 35 peaks rise above 10,000 feet, and Boundary Peak reaches 13,147 feet. Between each range lies a flat valley floor sitting 4,000 to 6,000 feet above sea level. Drive across Nevada, and you'll cross mountain range after mountain range in a landscape that looks flat from a distance, but never actually is. That, my friends, is not a desert. That's a corrugated continent. Number 14. The federal government owns 85% of Nevada. 85% of Nevada is federal land, the most of any U.S. state. Only 15% is private. Military bases, national parks, wilderness areas, and secret sites like Area 51 dominate the landscape. By contrast, the rest of the U.S. averages just 28% federal ownership. That is not a state. That's a country inside a country. Number 13. Nevada is the driest state in America, averaging just 10 inches of rain per year. Nevada averages just 10 inches of precipitation per year, the driest state in the nation. Arizona is second with 12 inches. In the driest parts, annual rainfall drops to 4 inches. Yet Nevada has 314 mountain ranges, over 300 hot springs, and more biodiversity than most people imagine. That's not a wasteland. That's a desert that refuses to be boring. Number 12. The Great Basin is the largest closed drainage system in North America, 209,000 square miles. Most of Nevada sits inside the Great Basin, a 209,000 square mile closed drainage system where rain never reaches the ocean. Water either evaporates, sinks underground, or collects in Terminal Lake. Rivers flow into the desert and disappear. The Humboldt River, Nevada's longest, travels 300 miles and ends in the Humboldt Sink, a dry lake bed. Can't really call that a river system. That's water going in circles until it vanishes. Number 11. Fly Geyser was created by accident in 1916, and it's still growing. In 1916, a drilling accident near Gerlach punctured a geothermal vein and a geyser erupted that never stopped. Fly Geyser now shoots scalding water 5 feet into the air continuously, depositing minerals that built colorful mounds 12 feet tall and growing every year. No one can shut it off without destroying the surrounding ecosystem. That's not a geological feature. That's a centuries-old mistake that became a landmark. And the geographic weirdness is just getting started. Number 10. Nevada has more hot springs than any other state, over 300. Nevada has over 300 geothermal hot springs, more than any other state, from lukewarm pools to boiling geysers. They form where the Earth's crust is being pulled apart in the Basin and Range Province. The stretching and cracking let deep heat escape, some reaching 200 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not a spa. It's the Earth's interior leaking through the crust. Number 9. Lake Tahoe holds enough water to cover all of California 14 inches deep. Lake Tahoe straddles the Nevada-California border, holding 39 trillion gallons, enough to cover the entire state of California in 14.5 inches of water. It's 1,645 feet deep, second deepest in the U.S. after Crater Lake. The water is so clear you can see 70 feet below the surface. That's not a lake. That's a freshwater ocean locked between two states. Number 8. The bristlecone pines in Nevada are the oldest living organisms on Earth. Great Basin National Park contains bristlecone pines, the oldest living non-colonial organisms on Earth. Some are nearly 5,000 years old, older than the Egyptian pyramids, older than Stonehenge. They survive harsh, high-altitude conditions by growing less than an inch per century. The oldest bristlecone in Nevada was alive when mammoths still roamed the earth. You can't really call that a tree. That's a living fossil. Number 7. Nevada is the largest gold-producing state. Nevada produces more gold than any other U.S. state, making the U.S. one of the top gold producers globally. The Carlin Trend in northern Nevada contains an estimated 80 million ounces of gold. Nevada produces roughly 75% of all U.S. gold output, exceeding entire countries. That's not mining. That's a geological jackpot hiding under the desert. Now, before we get to the top 6 facts that prove why Nevada's geography defies logic, remember to subscribe and hit that bell. These final facts will blow your mind. Number 6. Highway 50 crosses Nevada for 287 miles with almost nothing in between. U.S. Highway 50 crosses Nevada for 287 miles between Ely and Fernley through desert, mountain valleys, and ghost towns. Life magazine called it the loneliest road in America in 1986. A label Nevada immediately turned into a tourism slogan. Drive it and you'll cross 3 mountain ranges, dozens of dry lake beds, and towns with populations under 200. That's not a highway. That's a time machine through the American West. Number 5. The Black Rock Desert is one of the flattest places on Earth. The Black Rock Desert in northern Nevada is an ancient lake bed, so flat that the curvature of the Earth is visible from its surface. It's a playa left over from prehistoric Lake Lahontan, 400 square miles of cracked, sun-baked mud. So flat and hard that land speed records have been set here. Burning Man happens here every year in a city that vanishes without a trace. That, my friends, is not a desert. That's a high-speed, prehistoric lake floor. Number 4. Ancient Lake Lahontan once covered 8,500 square miles of Nevada. During the last ice age, a massive lake called Lake Lahontan covered 8,500 square miles of northwestern Nevada, larger than any lake in modern California or Nevada. When the ice age ended 10,000 years ago, the lake evaporated. What's left? Pyramid Lake, Walker Lake, the Black Rock Desert Playa, the Humboldt Sink, the Carson Sink. These scattered remnants are all that survived an inland sea that once dominated the landscape. That's not geography. That's a ghost lake haunting the desert. Number 3. Nevada contains the only complete ichthyosaur skeleton ever found, 55 feet long. Nevada is the only state to possess a complete skeleton of an ichthyosaur, an extinct marine reptile that dominated ancient seas. The skeleton found at Berlin Ichthyosaur State Park is approximately 55 feet long, longer than a school bus. Ichthyosaurs went extinct 90 million years ago. Nevada's skeleton is so significant, the ichthyosaur became the state fossil. The creature lived here when Nevada was the floor of a tropical ocean. That's not a fossil. That's proof Nevada was once under water. Number 2. The Basin and Range Province is tearing Nevada apart right now. Nevada sits on Basin and Range Province, a geological zone where the Earth's crust is actively stretched and pulled apart. The state is literally getting wider. Mountain ranges rise where the crust buckles. Valleys sink where it stretches thin. Nevada grows approximately 1 inch wider every decade. Over millions of years, this process created 314 mountain ranges, and it's still happening. That's not geology. That's a state being torn apart in slow motion. And number 1, Nevada contains desert mountains, ancient lakes, gold fields, living fossils, and a closed hydrological system, all in 110,572 square miles. So after 14 facts, here's the truth. Nevada packs 314 mountain ranges, 209,000 square miles of closed drainage, the world's oldest trees, the largest gold output in America, a growing accidental geyser, and a crust being pulled apart in real time into 110,572 square miles. Drive across Nevada and you'll cross ancient lake beds, mountain ranges rising from the desert, rivers that flow nowhere, and valleys that were tropical ocean floor 90 million years ago. Now you understand why Nevada is the silver state, because what's buried under the surface is worth far more than anything on the Strip. So you see, Nevada isn't just Las Vegas and casinos. It's mountain ranges, closed drainage systems, trees older than the pyramids, and a 5-foot-tall geyser man accidentally started in 1916 that's still erupting today. After learning these 15 facts about Nevada, tell us which one shocked you the most. Drop it in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe so we can keep exploring how geography shapes the world. See you in the next one.